intro here for the Bear Pack. Before we get into this video, we wanted to share that we are growing here on this channel, and that is all due to your guys' love and support. The growth has been amazing. So as we grow, we wanted to give you guys some goals to work towards as we get into this football season. We're going to pull them up right now. Here are our goals. We're currently sitting at about 6,700 subs on this channel. So at 7K subs, we're going to have a Bobby Witt Jr. bobblehead giveaway. I got that at the first game of the Kansas City Royals opening day. It is still in the box. Haven't taken it out. It's in great condition. So that's going to be a good prize. And by the way, Bobby Witt Jr., 20 home runs now in the season. He's having a great second half of the year. 8K subs. We're going to have a jersey giveaway. We've done a lot of jersey giveaways. We'll probably do 2 jersey giveaways at 8K. 9K subs. Sports memorabilia giveaway. That can be anything from a jersey to a sports card to something else in reason. We don't want to be giving away a LeBron James signed game jersey, but we will try our best on that sports memorabilia giveaway. 10K subs, our big one. $1,000 giveaway. When we get there, we'll probably have people decide in the chat what they want to do with that. We can either have 10, 100, 2, 500, or just $1,000 giveaway, whichever one anybody wants. And then the 12K subs, we're going to try to send somebody to a game of their choice, 2 tickets each. We are very excited for this football season as it is our money maker. We did great last season, looking to ride that momentum into this season. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and don't miss out on these upcoming season. Enjoy the video, guys. We'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, let's get in some MLB picks and props for Monday, August 21st slate of games. Take a look at that leaderboard. Trey, start us off.
Jeez, I just jacked that home run. But I went 0-1 yesterday because I gave out the Texas Rangers -1.5 on the full game run line versus the Brewers. And this one was a really surprising game to me because the Rangers, they absolutely got mud stomped in this game against the Brewers. And most of it was self-inflicting, though, because they did finish the game with 3 errors. But the game ended up going with the Rangers losing by a score of 6-2. Scherzer only went, I think, 3 1/3, 3 2/3 innings in this game. He did not look like his normal self. So that one is definitely hurtful for us, but I did go 0-1.
Seth?
Yeah, we went 1-0, just like we thought. The Tigers-Guardians was a very low-scoring game. I think there was 5 total runs scored in this one. It was a pitcher's duel in this one. Neither of those offenses like to score runs, so taking the under on them always tends to pay out well.
Yeah, then I also went 1-0. I had the over of 9 runs between the Astros and the Seattle Mariners, and that did cash for us in the third inning. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 5 in the third, I believe. So 5-4, 9 runs, and then the third inning. So we cashed that one with these there. We're 2-1 on the day. We're sweeping the board tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to start us off here with this Cardinals at Pittsburgh Pirates game. It has not dropped on FanDuel or DraftKings as we're recording at 7:10 p.m. Central Time the day before the games. So I'm going to have to pull it up on ESPN here. But this game should be a fun one to watch. We're going to get treated to an absolute stink fest in this game. But I do think I found some good edges for us to make some money because the Cardinals, they come in this game with the second worst record in the National League with a 55-70 record, 27-33 on the road this season. And the Pirates are just slightly above them with the third worst record in the NL with a 55-69 record, 29-32 at home this season. But we're going to get an interesting pitching matchup in this game because St. Louis, they're starting a rookie here that's making his MLB debut, Andrew Rome. In Rome, he's pitched in 21 games in the minors, and he started in 20 of those. And he's turned that to a 9-6 record with a 4.83 ERA paired with a 1.57 whip. So he's definitely gotten lit up a little bit in the minors, and he's going to have his welcome to the MLB moment in this game versus the Pirates. But he has been a little bit impressive when it comes to striking out batters because he does average 1.22 strikeouts per inning. So if he can come in this game and get some runners down early, that'll build up his confidence. But Pittsburgh, they're throwing out a dude that honestly deserves to be sent to the minors, and Bailey Falter. And Falter, he's pitched in 11 games so far this season and started in 10 of those. Turned it into an embarrassing 0-7 record with a 4.86 ERA, paired with a 1.49 whip. It seems like he's our new Jordan Lyles in the second half because he has just not been winning very many games. So there's definitely going to be some runs scored in this game, and that's why I'm going to be taking the over in the first 5 innings. Wherever it comes out at, it should be at 4.5, and if it's at 5, 5.5, I still love it because the 2 pitchers that we have on the mound, it's just going to be a runs fest. And these 2 teams actually score an average of 5.14 runs per game in the first 5 innings. And with these 2 pitchers on the mound, I expect them to be able to smash their average here. So give me the over in the first 5 innings in the Cardinals versus Pirates game.
Yeah, Trey, I'm glad you said the Jordan Lyles thing because if you didn't, I definitely was going to. But I do love that play. Seth, what's your play today?
Yeah, well, just something on Trey's real quick. I will say Rom did get the call because in his 2 games since he's been on the Cardinals, he had been actually really, really good. So I think they're kind of jumping the gun a little bit early on calling him up so I do think you're right. I think he is going to be very susceptible getting called up as fast as he did. But for my game, I took the under 8.5 total runs in the Seattle Mariners versus Chicago White Sox game. I like the under in this one, despite how much I always go against Toussaint. I go against him a lot, but I will say he does limit runs for the most part. He hasn't given up more than 4 earned over his last 5 starts, and he has shown some success against Mariners hitters where they're hitting only 111 against him. On the other side, the Mariners will be going with their ace, Luis Castillo, in this one. He's gotten roughed up in 2 of his last 3 starts, but I like his chances to bounce back in this game against the White Sox offense, who has had their struggles this year and who are very much in the bottom portion of the MLB in offensive stats and rankings. Looking at the weather in this one, I saw that it's supposed to be a little bit breezy, of course, in the windy city of Chicago, but it's going to be the wind blowing in this one, so that should keep the ball in the ballpark. I just don't like a ton of runs in this game, so just give me the under in this one.
Yeah, I love that play as well, Seth. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the San Francisco Giants. I'm going to take the Phillies here, -1.5 on the run line. The projected starter for tomorrow for the Giants is going to be Ryan Walker. So it does look like the Giants, once again, will have a bullpen day because their starting rotation right now, 40% of them are on the IL. And I really like the Phillies in this game because looking at that bullpen for the Giants, they used a lot of arms yesterday against the Atlanta Braves to get that win. They will not pitch Jacob Junis in this game. He went 45 pitches yesterday. They're not going to pitch Tristan Beck. He went 40 pitches. And they will likely not have their closer either because he had some extra work yesterday, pitching 30 pitches, going 1 1/3 inning. He's not going to pitch in this one. We saw Taylor Rogers yesterday. We saw Alex Wood yesterday, who's in the starting rotation. So they have very limited arms in this game. And looking at what's left in that bullpen, it's going to be a very heavy right-handed pitching. And then maybe we see Scott Alexander after Ryan Walker, who's the only lefty left in there. After that, there's not a lot of lefties in that bullpen, and most of them are right-handers. So if somebody does get in trouble in this game, they're going to likely have to just battle through it, leave them out there because they are very limited in that bullpen. The Philadelphia Phillies also prefer right-handed pitching, so that works out great for us for this reason. They will also have their ace on the mound, Aaron Nola, who hasn't been great this season, coming in with a 4.58 ERA, but we know he can go out there and pitch some great baseball. This isn't going to be a very tough matchup for him either. The Giants are the 24th ranked team this season in total offense. I like the Phillies to give him some run support against this depleted Giants pitching staff. Give me the Phillies here, -1.5 on the run line. Guys, let's go over to our player props. Trey, start us off over there.
Yeah, on the player props, I went 0-1 yesterday because I gave out Dakota Hudson under 4.5 strikeouts versus the Mets. And this bet absolutely got shattered by Hudson in this game. He was actually pretty impressive, and that is not great news for us whenever we take the under because he pitched in 5 1/3 innings and struck out 7 batters along the way. This one just hurt me a lot. I really expected Hudson to struggle, and he did not.
Seth?
I also went 0-1 in my pick as well. I took Eduardo Rodriguez against the Guardians to get under 5.5 strikeouts. And I remind you, the Guardians are the best team in the MLB with the least amount of strikeouts per game. The Guardians just struggled altogether offensively today and allowed Rodriguez to get 6 strikeouts on him. So we lost that one.
Yeah, and then I had a 1-1 day. I had Ryan Reynolds over 1.5 bases. That did cash. I also took him at 4+ bases. The Pittsburgh Pirates as a team today, 2 total hits. Ryan Reynolds had them both. He had a double, he had a single, so he got 3 bases. We didn't get the 4th. We did go 1-1. I'm going to take the push here, but we went 1-3 today. We need to do better today. Let's sweep the board. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to start us off here with a risky one. Give me Luis Castillo under 6.5 strikeouts versus the White Sox. And I said this is going to be a risky play because we all know that Castillo can pile them up as quickly as anybody can in the MLB. But he does have some pretty staggering home road splits, and every single one of his stats go down whenever he pitches on the road. But I will just talk about his strikeout splits here in this game because Castillo, he averages an impressive 7.4 strikeouts per game at home, but that average goes all the way down to 5.6 strikeouts whenever he has to pitch on the road. And thankfully for us, this is a road game for Castillo. And we also have some great trends with his matchup here versus the White Sox because they're not completely terrible when it comes to striking out. They strike out the 12th most times in the MLB with an average of 8.84 times per game. So with that trend, we would need Castillo to pitch in 7 1/3 innings to hit this over. And I just do not see that happening with this being a road game. So give me Luis Castillo to go under 6.5 strikeouts versus the White Sox.
I love that play as well, Trey. Seth?
Yeah, so I know it sounded like I was turning around a little bit on Toussaint there in my game pick, but I'm going to go right back to attacking him in this one. I'm going to go with his under 5.5 strikeouts in this one. This is very risky because the Mariners do love to strike out, but the reason I love this prop is because Toussaint doesn't have eye-popping strikeout numbers. He only has 51 this year. And it's also a very good prop because he just has trouble in general going deep into games. I'm pretty sure I saw it earlier that he has like 14 walks over his last 3 starts. So he really drives up his pitch count. So it makes it where he can't go deep into games. And if he were to only go about 5 innings, he would need roughly 1.5 strikeouts per inning. And I don't like those odds for him, even against a Mariners team who does strike out a lot. Those Mariners hitters have been pesky of late, though, as they have been putting the ball in play more. I just don't like Toussaint going over 5.5 here, so I'm going to take the under on it.
No, I like that play. The Mariners are red hot right now. They're scoring a lot of runs, so I do like that play. Yeah. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at Bryce Harper to go over 1.5 bases against the San Francisco Giants. I already talked about the Giants bullpen situation for tomorrow, and if everything goes as planned, they're going to be short-staffed tomorrow against the Phillies. There's going to be a lot of right-handed pitching being tossed out there, and they only have a couple lefties in the entire bullpen that are not on the IL or did not pitch yesterday. So we're going to see a lot of right-handed pitching tomorrow on a bullpen day for the Giants. And Bryce Harper against righties crushes the ball. On the season, he's hitting .307 against right-handed pitching, having 70 total hits, 17 doubles, 6 home runs. This will also be a home game for the Phillies, and his batting average jumps up even more if we calculate that in, because at home he's hitting .314 on the season. I'm going to confidently say that he might only get 2 official at-bats because I feel like they're going to try to pitch around him with all the right-handed pitching. But it only takes one mistake in one at-bat for Bryce Harper to rip a double or more. There's way too many juicy trends and things happening in that bullpen to not take a chance on Bryce Harper tomorrow. So give me Bryce Harper over 1.5 bases. That's my last play. Guys, that's going to do it for our MLB player props and game picks for Monday, August 21st slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.